Hello everybody, and welcome to a very special episode of Wheel Stories. Right now, I'm excited to be on top of a big mountain in Wyoming, in the Tetons. Today, my ride will take me through 3 states: Wyoming, a small section of Montana, and Idaho. It is time to get on the BMW Roadster for a very scenic ride. My ride today will take me all the way around the Tetons. Plus I'll be going through Yellowstone National Park and doing a very special ride through eastern Idaho called the Teton Scenic Byway. Famed for top-notch skiing in the winter, and then mountain and river recreation in the summer, Jackson Hole is a very popular destination for tourists from all over the world. For many, visiting Jackson Hole is all about seeing the West and experiencing some cowboy culture. After all, Wyoming is the cowboy state. One of my favorite things to do when visiting Jackson is riding the tram to the top of the ski hill. You'll see some amazing scenery on the way up, and then some beautiful distant views from the very top.
You're going to see car 2 pass by here on my right side.
Did it take 15 miles worth of cable?
Yep, lay all the cables at the end, go clear to Jackson.
Oh, marmot down there. Where? Right on the edge of the snow.
Views are absolutely stunning from up here. The highway that runs north out of Jackson, running parallel with the Tetons, is abundantly traveled by tourists. Plan on falling in line with a bunch of cars and buses and enjoy the scenery rather than the thrill of riding a motorcycle. With the Tetons rising high above the valley floor as a backdrop, who can resist stopping for a photo opportunity? Or standing in front of an iconic sign. The photo says, "Hey, I've traveled a long ways, and I am here." After taking in all of the scenery around the Tetons, I enter Yellowstone National Park at the south entrance. Now the speed limits are rather low inside of the park, and watch out for the tourists who are not concentrating on the road. Now my visit to Yellowstone will be very short, so I focus on a short list of important stops. That includes Old Faithful and the rustic lodge that was built next to the world's most famous geyser. The natural wonder, Old Faithful, has achieved rock star status and attracts a lot of adoring fans. Currently, the geyser is erupting about every 90 minutes. My next stop in Yellowstone is the Mammoth Hot Springs for a look at the colorful pools. I take my exit out of Yellowstone at the west entrance in Montana. The Idaho section of this travel loop is where I really get to enjoy the excitement of riding a motorcycle. Idaho's Teton Scenic Byway is much less traveled, fewer cars, and you can really open it up and enjoy riding a roller coaster on this terrific road. The byway travels through potato farms and grain fields and offers some challenging corners. Here in Idaho, you get to see the Tetons from a different angle, from the western side. The most well-known and popular views of the Tetons are from the Wyoming side. It's like you're looking at the faces of the mountains. From Idaho, it's more like looking at the backs of heads, yet the peaks are still very dramatic.
Teton Scenic Byway may just be my favorite road in Idaho.
back at my starting point in Idaho's Teton Valley. I'm very famished after a long ride, so I stopped for a plate of tasty Thai food in the town of Driggs. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Wheel Stories. I had a terrific time riding through Wyoming, a little bit of Montana, and of course Idaho. Give the video a like, share it with some friends, and leave some comments about some of your favorite rides. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Until next time, for Wheel Stories, happy trails.